Yo, yeah, sorry. The stream cut out because my dad called since he's on a trip and I had to go towards like the other end of the house. The hotspot kind of cut out. Oh wait, let me turn off the job application. My bad, gang. Yeah, yeah, as I said, the stream cut out because I went towards the whole other way. I am not answering that. No, no more. Anyways, let's finish this. Oh my god, I get. Give me a second. Everyone just keeps calling at this point. When is the job application gonna appear in EGI? I'm not telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all. The whole point of it is being a surprise, so. Fuck no, I'm not telling you. Okay, now let me also enable that. Check what the cloak covers. Okay. This is decent. Since there's a cloak, that means I can cut this too. Okay, now let's clean up the hair a bit. Now clean this up. And we're done with the main part. Just gonna swoop. And we're gonna merge these all together. And now it's coloring time. Actually, wait, me first clean up a bit here so we don't have that many lines. Okay, there we go. So what I like to do for coloring is, first of all, lasso fill. Get like as much as you can, the biggest area that you can find, lasso fill, and then getting the edges. I've actually started to really like the lasso fill. I also use it for the webtoon. It's way better than the bucket tool, because the bucket tool with shadow being in the plot, it pisses me off because she has a very dark palette. Yeah, I don't know, I put a Spotify playlist. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now we have our main base, and now we make a clipping layer. You can see it here. I have a clipping layer. Now I don't have, let me search if I have the, obviously I have the old art, so let me just go find it. It's one of the first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So there's this very old art that I have that you cannot see really, like, not the job application, get the fuck out. Sorry, I have it on already. You can see over here. Wait. Over here I have a very old reference of the version 2 of this character actually. Just gonna get her skin tone and you can see it's pretty not okay. So first of all, we need a bit more red and then a bit lighter. Maybe towards this complexity. 50 minutes. Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm already in coloring. What do you mean? And now that we have this, what we'll do is shift a bit to red, go a bit down. Yeah, my dad also called, so I had to go for a bit. So now we're gonna pull up the arcane reference. So let's go a bit darker, a bit more red, maybe like this. Ah, shit. Okay, and then we get the nose. We also add this under here, a bit over here for the shading later. Then we add one here, the eye over here. Pretty much locked in. Yeah, faster. Thank you. Then we need to add that over here. Going to bleed into that. Okay. Then we'll add this as a mid-tone over here. Maybe add a bit of it here. Then here. Obviously here. Add a bit some of that. Mid-tone, mid-tone. This is pretty much muscle memory to me at this point. Because I really reference a lot of Arcane for my serious shading style. Okay, then the under the chin. The outside. Following the guideline over here. Then there. Grab the dark. Locked in. And then we need the highlights, which for that I'm gonna go a bit more yellowish and a bit more light. Then we need highlights over here, highlights over here, then some highlights here, bit here above the lips, then a bit here at the top of this, a bit more here actually. Then we're gonna get a more mid-tone. I'm gonna start adding a bit more complexity to this. The Arcane style is generally one that I dare not explain myself. It's something that you really have to sit down and watch and see and study. It's a pain in the ass, but it's beautiful. And once you study it, you don't really ever go back. Like, even my art style has been influenced by it. Okay, now I need to do... Actually, I should first blend. Where's my blender? So I'll need a 2.0 main and 2.0 mild. So for the main, let's play these, which is the main skin parts. And now I softly blend, that's the way we do it. Incoming outbreak, I'm gonna snooze actually. So we just kind of blend softly. Maybe get a bit of a bigger here, a bit more here. Key back to 2. Blend this whole thing. Who keeps pinging me? God damn. Oh, it's faster. Never mind. Okay, I think I should add a bit more of that over here around the eyes. Okay, meaning I need to blend now. I think that needs a bit more drag. So, get my mild slide and I'm gonna swoop, swoop, swoop. Then drag the color in. Same with this. Drag the color out. Back to my main for the nose. And I did not add the nose highlights. I'm smart. I'm very smart. Okay, so it's kind of like this. But I'm gonna drag it out. Then obviously that. Obviously that. Then you just kind of swoop, swoop, swoop. Slide. Slide up. Yes, faster, I'm locking in. I'm really enjoying the arcane art style. It's always so much fun. Like, look at this. This is peak rendering. Then I can take this color, Fill it in here, since it's gonna be the hair anyways. Just lightly brush over it. Add a bit of the darker parts in between. Here. Then brush it out. Now I can move on to the eyes. Yes, on the same coloring layer because I'm not scared. Okay, so you need a bit dark. And then it needs like flesh thingy that eyes have. Needs that over here. Then a bit lighter color over here on the waterline. I'm just looking for from reference at this point. Just having my fun. Now her eyes. Do I have eyes? I do have her eyes. But I'm gonna have to fix them. Okay, Haley, what color is this? Actually, this is decent. Never mind. Wait, is this fucking... Oh my god. Not this song. Okay, how do arcane eyes work? they need the darker to kind of take over. Actually, should just at this point. Then this is a base. That over. Okay, it's looking pretty good. And now to add a bit more to the shading. 30 minutes. Okay, cool. 30 minutes is fine, actually. How long have I spent on this? It's 1 hour and 36 minutes, I think. It's pretty fly. For an art like this, yeah, pretty fly. Yeah, of course I can render. Have you not seen my old art? I've been knowing how to render for some time now. Don't forget us when you make it big. I won't. Don't worry about it, Professor. I should probably advertise the arcane art style more on my commissions, since it's literally so popular. No matter if it's out of the quote unquote meta. And yes, art can have meta. It's insane. I sure hope so, but also don't at the same time. I'm planning to do a much smaller but more impactful project once CGI is either a bit more stable or done. And I hope I'll get big with that one instead of CGI. AGI is more of a preservation project, trying to preserve a beloved story that I participated in. But I would like to get big with a story that I created. Okay. You can see just by turning off the line art, this is insane. Okay, now time for her lips. This will take me a bit to get used to. I'll do this later, maybe. Maybe I should do it now. IH comic, oh, never, 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 never. I learned my lesson from EGI. I'm not doing another comic into another role play into a comic. No, never. Never expect an IOH. I mean, maybe expect a comic with Tempest and Lucian, but not canon to IOH. Because I actually adore Tempest and Lucian, so I might give them like a mini comic, a slice of life, you know, for the sillies. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking fine. Insane difference. Okay, and now time for the hair. So this will be a big change. I'm gonna go with a bit more ashy purple, maybe. Darker. Dog, what the hell do I want with this character? I'm just gonna... I should probably put a character references for this character. since this is the first official colored art of her third version. Fuck us old ass OC, bro. I need to find when I created her. But that was like 4 years ago. I'm not gonna find her birthday. Is Professor still in the chat? If yes, how much time do I have? By the way, Matei, since last stream was super duper laggy, do you have any questions about AGI? How is Blender still here? Blender! Blender! Meow. I'm just gonna keep him there. Okay, let's see. Okay. This is the main color for the hair, so I should probably be able to also do the eyebrows. Okay, so in the new page we found out that there is a dark illegal magic. Are we gonna see more varieties of that magic or different kind of dark magic? You're gonna see a lot of it actually. It wasn't a coincidence why I mentioned it in the comic. Oh boy, it wasn't a coincidence at all. Okay, wait. The references, it's kind of grouped up, so that means. Ah, great. We should go for a more neutral tone first. 'Does it have a happy or sad ending? I mean, I'm not gonna spoil. That's some spoilers material. Sorry, I cannot say. I can tell you that the original roleplay did not have an ending. So that means it's up to my hands. Now interpret that however you want. 50 minutes, okay, bad. I'm at the hair, so the clothes won't take much, I'm guessing. Yep, locked in for real, for real. Even answering EGI questions at this point, just to pass the time a bit. Um, kids. Uh, uh, what? Excuse me? What is that a challenge, Matei? I don't have the heart to make them suffer. Is that a challenge I hear? Cause last time I checked, I ain't a coward. And guess what? I haven't written the ending, the canon ending yet. I have it in my mind, but I haven't written it yet. So don't you dare challenge me. Oh, Alex is gonna suffer anyways, but like, anyways, what? Who said that? Who said that? Everyone's dying, talk. I just want to know who are your favorites? Like, I know Mate's, Alex, but Fester, who's your favorite so far? Did I? 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 Yeah, Shadow is a very valid opinion, honestly. I love drawing her. She's so silly, and I'm gonna love drawing her in the next few episodes. She's such a fun character to draw and generally write. She's so patootie, you know? She's so patootie. And you know what? After episode 20, I'm gonna love doing more of like. Ugh, I can't spoil it, goddamn. Also, fear me, I can draw hair. I don't usually shade hair, because obvious reasons. It fucking sucks. But for the arcane study, I'm doing it. Like, it sucks, but I'll do it for the art. Damien has a lot to offer, and I'm actually giving him a lot more potential that I did in the role play, cause the person that played Damien in the role play, he gave him so much potential and never used it. So since that player is now gone and I adopted Damien, I'm gonna give him so much. I was actually just talking today with Starry about that, like how much potential Damien had and how I'm gonna utilize it. Cause obviously Starry knows spoilers. I can yap to Starry. This is one of the few people I can actually yap to about AGI. What was your reaction to me saying Shadow is my favorite? That's actually very valid. If I wasn't biased with Aileen, like being my daughter, dead ass my daughter, and also a manifestation of who I wanted to be 2 years ago, and who I'm actually actively trying to become, I would have said Shadow too. But I'm biased, so I can't say shit. All I can say is that I'll give Aileen a lot to offer too. Cause I'm biased. I'm forever biased to my Pookie Aileen. But yeah, I used to draw shadow in like those small little tablets that they have outside of changing rooms. I used to draw shadow on there. It's insane how much of a brain rot shadow it became in my life. And now I just don't go out. So I just doodle. Speaking of, I could draw shadow tomorrow at school. That could be cool. You'd be the worst permit. No. No. What do you mean everyone dying, bro? Brick, what if you got all the people that used to be in EGI and get them to do one more RP session? Um, um, um. Well, Starry, Lubinai, Fern, maybe Flame? Obviously me. But we're missing Matthias, who used to be Cornelius's creator, and we're also missing Damien's creator, which I dare not mention. We are not talking about that guy. I mean, you saw in IOH me and Lubin and I doing an RP session that I completely forgot about. We're ignoring that. But yeah, I'm not in RP mood, not gonna lie. To continue. Porta! Oh my god, the door. Okay, Fezzer, how much time do I have left? I need to speedrun. Oh my god, Fezzer, get the fuck out. Get out! You need to stop doing that. Fuck you mean? Hehehe, bitch. Oh my god. You need to stop doing that. At least you could have told me so I could have given you a discount. I can literally hand out discounts. Damn. Time's up. Okay. Let me finish up the hair render, do a bit of the clothes, and then I'll close the stream. because I need to go study anyways, because I'm a bit cooked since the grades are coming on Thursday. Okay, I think I'm done with the hair rendering. I'm still not that good with hair rendering, not gonna lie. But hey, this is decent. Let me actually add a bit more. For real though. But my mom will be checking, so I'm kind of cooked either way. Let me add a bit of a dark here for the renders here, then add a few strands in between, which is essentially the separators. But okay, I'd say the hair is very decent actually. This is decent enough for me to stop. Not exactly arcane style, not gonna lie, it's a bit bleh. We can fix it by doing that. Since arcane is a bit more blocky. No, not being tracked 24/7. That's some BS. Okay, now the clothes. We need a darkest green for turtleneck. Now let me render that real quick. I'll go in with a like that. Then get this at 6. Cower in fear, I know how to render. There we go. That is done. Let me also do the cloak, which is gonna be most definitely a black cloak. That looks like it's green, but it's not green. What the hell? You know what? I think I'm gonna do it on a different layer. It's for the best. Maybe I could add some more red undertones so it cancels out the like greenish hue that it has, even though it's like pure black. So maybe I can add like that. That kind of cancels out. If I go a bit here, that cancels out more. But I think I could go with pink, since it's the opposite of that. Yep. You're in everybody's walls. Good to know. Faster, come out. Okay, a bit of that. So for the light, then swoop swoop. Big brush. Slight rendering. Also, funny thing is, if I didn't remember about this art contest, I would have most definitely drawn half my characters today. Fucking my streets infecting my brain, bro. There we go, done. Let me just do a few little fixes here and there. Blend in a bit here. And of course I also need to add the highlights in the eyes, so let me also do that. How do highlights work? Like that. Here, and one here. Just gonna do arcane. You know what? I might as well add first off pink, dark pink, so I can swoop this and gradient. Should I do gradient from the top? Gradient from the top, so I can put in a gradient like that. Multiply, and then Now the brush this. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of that. Then fucking blur it. Nope, that's a mild slide. The main. And then overlay. And then get a vastly different color. To the other side. Smaller. This is like simple shading 101. And boom, 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 boom. Then overlay. Ta-da! Nah. Nah. Faster. Stop that. I told you. I can give you. I literally can give you a fucking how's it called? Wait, I forgot. I literally can give you a discount. I can start a discount right the fuck now. Man, bro, get the fuck out. Okay, but anyways, here it is. This should be the final look. Let me fix this. Boom. Fixing minor stuff. By the way, did you guys know that the darkest point of the nose is not actually here, but it's at the tip of the nose? That's something that I learned in art class that fascinated me. Yes, I'm not homeless, guys. There we go. This is my arcane study. Still messing with it a bit because I want to look cool. But this is much better. Yeah. So we'll start messing up the lines here. It still fascinates me how they just painted on 3D models to achieve this amazing effect. What do we guys think? Is this arcane enough? There we go. You passed the fuck out. Oh, how sweet. I just finished up my study of arcane with Hesman, not Hesman, Ismini. Actually, I forgot one part, which is the symbol, but that's easily fixable. Just map out where it is on her forehead. Yep, that should be enough of an indicator, not gonna lie. Yep. Then a bit more red, since it is an old scar. And yep, should be done. Let me save this. I never save. Oh my god. One crash and it was all over. And boom. Done. BB gun in the street. Get the fuck out. Yes, I'm studying the article. And I'm gonna go study now. I have to do some homework, thankfully not that much. So I'm gonna go disappear now.